Okay, so last episode I kind of lied a little bit. You may have noticed that we are not where I said we were going to be last episode of Pokemon Platinum. Instead, we're in a cave, picking up TM3 Water Pulse. Thought we might as well collect this while we're here, just to show that it exists. Of course, the repel ran out the second the video started. Maybe future Daniel will remember to buy some super repels. Anyway, I thought while we were having to take a route down, we might as well grab that while I was here. Not that anyone on our team will make any use of it, but at least it was there. So we actually are going to do this episode what I promised we were going to. And let's proceed back downtown into Jubilife City, and then we're going to head west. We are going to at least heal first, though. So let's go get that done before we go out onto the sea. So you may have noticed it's actually quite late in the evening for me to be recording a YouTube video. Saturday evening, it's about as quiet as it's going to get. So I was like, hey, I have a moment. Why not, right? Hopefully you guys are having a chill time too while you're watching this. Probably on the Wednesday schedule. I don't even remember anymore. Been a busy few weeks. Busy few weeks. All right, let's go west. And bye, past Mr. Old Rod to Route 218. Not a very long route. We'll be able to definitely do this one in one episode. Pick up an X accuracy. Thank you very much. Let's get into the sea. I know we have to use a Pokemon that's not officially on our team, but we still have, we still have to deal with HMs back in Generation 4. It is crazy to think that there are going to be people that are playing, say, Scarlet and Violet as their first Pokemon game that will never have to deal with HMs. Crazy thought. Also, the background at this time of night, it's beautiful. You're not going to see it much throughout this, well, I guess it's a Let's Play. So at least make the most of it. It is a beautiful, beautiful combination of colours. And yes, we kind of do just cheat by going all the way across the top. But don't worry, we'll go and show what the rest of the route looks like. A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. They are not related at all, but sure. Whatever, Skylar, whatever you say. I feel like that would be the name of a trainer that used bird Pokemon. I mean, he is technically using a flying type, I guess. Although, I mean, it's only just a flying type. Also, this is a terrible type matchup. I didn't remember which Pokemon he had, and I couldn't really have picked a worse choice. Oh, well, it'll do. Well, with Takedown, it should just about be a 2-hit KO. As long as we get a good range. Such a happy-looking Pokemon, though, Mantike. Oh, it's not even a 2-hit. Depressing. Such a bad Pokemon, though. It's so bad. And it's weird that Mantine got a pre-evolution, like a baby, but Skarmory didn't, even though they're... As odd as it might sound, they are sister Pokemon. They have the exact same base stat total. The only difference is their physical stats and their special stats are flipped around. And they're caught at the same time. Very similar anyway in their original games. That's going to hurt. I'm assuming you have guts for your ability. That wasn't so bueno. It's been a while since I played Pokemon Platinum with the Struggle 6, and it's nice of it just to remind me how bad these Pokemon are every now and again. Although, Lucario's a good Pokemon. I'm super happy we were able to get one. Just shows how limited in stats its pre-evolution Riolu really was. Anyway, Scarlet defeated. Anchors away! You've got what it takes to be a trainer amongst trainers, because I had one Pokemon that lost to you. Not sure about that. Alright, let's get Scramble up front. Scramble is the lowest level of the Pokemon we have, and we put away our highest level Pokemon. It only seemed fair. Let it rock. It's the rhythm of battle. Guitarist Tony. With a Kricketune. This is also not a very good type matchup. I'm getting it all wrong. Oh, well, I assumed it was going to attack me. I was wrong. Try again, please. Thank you. I'm not convinced that we would do more than maybe a 4-hit KO with Shockwave, so this is definitely the right way to go. We should take out in 1 hit. Hooray! For perspective, though, that was a Cricketune, not a good Pokemon with a mediocre attack stat, and it still did about 1/3 to us. Speaking of Pokemon with a bad type matchup, I can't do anything to Magnemite, and the Pokemon I would use is fainted. So I guess go on, Grapes. I'm not sure what your Nature Power move is going to be out here, but we might be needing it. Yeah, they'll put... Oh, no, it's Earthquake. That's perfect. Okay. I was hoping it was Earthquake. I didn't know, but yeah, that'll work for me. Still strange that Magnemite is not a Pokemon with Levitate. I wonder if it might have been a balance thing back from the fact that, you know, back in Generation 3, would only have been weak to fire and fighting. Maybe they thought at the time that was too strong. I don't know. Can you hear it? That's my guitar weeping. Let's go steal all these berries while we're at it. It's a roast berry. It looks like eggs in a bird nest. Beautiful. Persim berry. Looks like an alien with eyes that are too far apart from one another. A figgy berry that actually looks like a much cuter alien with eyes closer together, maybe a bit too close. And then the pineapple berry, which we cannot describe. YouTube will not be very happy if we do. It looks like something. Just a load of grass. Let's go back into the ocean temporarily. Or whatever this is. It's not really... It's probably bigger than a lake. It's not really a river. I don't know what it is. What I do know is that's Shellos, and we... You think we can take out a Shellos in 1 hit with Shockwave? What do you think? It's 12 levels lower than us. Thank you for that quick claw going off when we didn't need it. I appreciate it. You think we can take this out in 1 hit? Hooray! We actually did. Miracles do happen. That 208 experience. Also, you can't talk to trainers when you're in the water if they're not, and they don't see you. Riddle me that one. Yeah, nothing's biting. Fisherman Luke with 5 Pokemon. This first one is another weird Generation 2 Pokemon with Remoraid. Still, it's very strange that a fish evolves into an octopus. It's also very strange that there's fish inside of Mantine's armpits. What a time to be alive. Gyarados, we should be able to take you out in 1 hit with Shockwave, surely. And this is the one Pokemon that doesn't really care about Dragon Rage. Set damage moves don't really matter that much when you have a bajillion hit points. Can we take it out in 1 hit? No! No, we cannot. What I'm thinking we might do, just to speed things up a bit, I might actually turn battle animations off. Because you've seen enough of them by this point, and we're not going to be using any new moves for a while, I suspect. We might just turn them off afterwards. Maybe we'll try and get through some trainers a little bit more efficiently. If I was going to do this, I should have done it before the battle with 5 Pokemon, but... Planning ahead, who do you think I am? A guy that plans things? Speaking of planning, I'll have to think about what game we're going to play after this. I don't know if it'll be another Pokemon game or not. I genuinely don't know. I suspect Europa Universalis 4 will go on for quite a long time. Although I do really enjoy that game. Really scratches the tactical itch that I like. This kind of does, but not really to the same degree. It's a lot more lighthearted, right? I mean, worst case, and you don't think something to do in a Pokemon game, you can lose 1 Pokemon, oh no, and just, you know, unless you're playing like a Nuzlocke or something, Who cares? But in a game like EU4, you don't pay attention, you might have 30,000 troops killed in a stack wipe, and then you just get overrun. In case it wasn't obvious, this battle's not very exciting, which is why we're talking about quite literally anything else. Can't catch a fish, can't catch a break. Thank you for the pocket change. I was counting on strength in numbers, but packing it in and going home sounds good at a time like this. That's the spirit, buddy. So let's... Battle scene, we're going to turn it off. We're still going to leave everything else the same, though. Yes, please. Thank you for switching settings. Outdoor fishing for the win. Shouting doesn't help my fishing any, but shout I must. You'd think it'd be the opposite, right? You're shouting, won't all the fish run away? I don't know. I guess when you have a Gyarados as your Pokemon, then you shouting is a moot point. Now, developers of Pokemon games, I know you are not watching this right now. If you are, for future Pokemon releases, can we have a setting that lets the moves still show their animation, but the other effects like Intimidate and Leer and all the stats that make, you either see red or blue flashes to indicate a stat's gone up or down. Can we get rid of those just as an option? We can learn Light Screen. I'm not going to, because worst case scenario, we can learn that later if we need it for, say, the Elite Four. Another Gyarados. Well, we're getting a lot of attack EVs for a Pokemon that will never use its physical attack ever again. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Please don't flinch me. Oh, you son of a... you piece. Oh, dear, dear. Yeah, the fact that it's a 2-hit KO on a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to electric is just pain. Oh well. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, I know that's never going to happen. Something that baffled me about Scarlet and Violet, wow, this is hurting, is that you can't even... Like, if we go back to the settings for a moment, a setting that's been around since the dawn of time is the battle style. So, by default, it's set to shift. So, let's say you're facing a trainer that has more than one Pokemon, and you take the first one out. It'll then ask you, do you want to switch Pokemon? Here's the second Pokemon they're going to use. Obviously, I switch it to set because that's more interesting. Nice that he was aware enough about shouting away the fish. But in Scarlet and Violet, that option isn't even there anymore. Like, it just doesn't exist. And it makes no sense. Like, you could have just copied the settings from your previous game. And maybe actually enforce the skip cutscenes, because that's something else. Like Sword and Shield, obviously there's the option to skip cutscenes. It cuts maybe 2? That's all it does. Daniel, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokemon, you see. Or Pokemon? Well, can you upgrade them? But you meant Pokedex. So I've chosen this spot on a hunch that you pass through. Or he could have just, called us. Or asked Mother to call us. I don't even. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh well. It can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Oh goody. That was so interesting for me. I'm so glad you spent all that time. Boy, I sure am thirsty. Get it? It's a reference to Kanto. Laugh. God. I don't like lazy pandering to Generation 1. No, I didn't take the boat to Iron Island to get a HM, but thank you for spoiling that for everybody. Yeah, dum-dum. So, I'm pretty sure, looking at our Pokemon's levels, that we don't need to switch any Pokemon out right now. I'm pretty sure Luxray went into the box at a higher level than anything I have right now. So we're still going to be lumped with the current team that we have. Yippee-doo. We've healed up. That's awesome. Let's talk to a couple of the locals. Easy to get to Iron Island. Everybody here wants to talk about Iron Island and nothing else. I was lucky enough to get a strength HM from Iron Island. Oh my word. They must love that island. I heard there's cool rule. Is it about Iron Island as well? No, it's about a feature we don't have access to anymore. Awesome. Insightful commentary from the NPCs inside the Pokemon Center. Thank you so very, very much. Shame we can't go in the Harbor Inn. Big sad. Not that we could use the Pokemon that's related to it, but what you gonna do? This is gonna be our friend. I just wanted to come visit him. The move deleter. Thank goodness he exists. Can you remember, like, speaking of Kanto, Generation 1 can't delete any moves whatsoever. Also, did anybody else notice that my light turned blue? No way. That's strange. Let's keep it on. It's a more mellow mood. I must have changed the setting by accident. Okay, I do have super repels. Past me did do that. Thank you, I appreciate it. I should take a revive out to everyone training on Iron Island. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. It can be rough out there, especially since there's no Pokemon Center. Welcome, what do you need? None of these things. Although, even though we won't be using the legendary, obviously, I'm gonna buy just some balls just in case, because I feel it's not really in the spirit of the challenge to just kill the legendary when we get there. So, let's see why. There we go. Turn the light back. I wonder why it changed to blue. That's very, very strange. Not going to worry about it right now. If it changes again, I'll have a look at it between episodes. Let's cross the bridge. Ooh, hey Daniel, you're going to challenge the gym leader up past here, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for the challenge. That someone is me. Very rude of him, by the way. Now, I don't remember if by this point, if your rival has... Yes, he does. He does have it as a Staraptor. I couldn't remember. So, I should really have brought Luxray out for this battle, because this is going to be bad. Like, real bad. Like, my team is absolutely horrendously weak to Staraptor, because it's going to use close combat probably, and it's going to ruin our day. Although if he's going to spam that, at least we have Shockwave. It's an awkward percentage. Please don't use close combat. Okay, takedown is fine. This is going to work out okay. I'm going to take an absolute ton of damage. But as a result, it's now a 2-hit KO. Hooray! Nice. Oh, we were 1 hit point off being nice, too. So, level 35. We're doing it. Another Pokemon that horribly ruins our day is Heracross. Now, I could switch in Cheese, but we're just going to get wrecked on the switch, so we're just going to try and inflict a status condition. We're not going to be able to. We're going to get knocked out, but we tried. If only we had a flying type move. Well, I guess we do. Let's see how much damage it does. Go on, Virtue, use Aerial Ace. It's going to be 4 times effective. Can you take 1 hit, though? You can! Yay! This is how we know our team is bad. 4 times effective. It's not really even close to knocking it out. Also, that was an unfortunate crit, I think. I was a little bit unlucky. We might have actually survived that otherwise. Do you think we outspeed with 70 speed? I don't know how much speed he has. I feel like it's kind of cheating to like min-max it that way. Well, if we don't, we might be losing. We do have a super effective move. Oh, we are outspared. We are in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. And we got another crit. Terrible. Terrible team is showing terribleness. But again, had I had Luxray with me, this might not have actually been that bad. Can we take a hit from anything? Well, at least we didn't die. We didn't get critted again. So at least there's that. We are pretty under-leveled compared to our rival as well. It's but the level curves of games you don't really think about until you're using a team of very slow, mostly fragile Pokemon. And I'm sure this is going to take us out too. At least we can flip it, switch in without any issues. But here's the problem: he has an Infernape, so we can't lock ourselves in to anything. So I think you know where this is going. We're going into the loss bin. Anyway, we'll get some experience from Floatzel. Oh, what a disaster. And we didn't even take it out in one hit. So we didn't even get the experience. This is not exactly... We can't switch because it would be... I didn't mean to hit that, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, it would have been against the spirit of the run to switch to B-Barrel because I'm confused. But, oh, jinkies. Do we get wrecked? Alright, please kill my B-Barrel. So, it's been a while since we were just completely dominated this way. And we've had a few gyms in a row where it's been kind of a surprise, right? We've really blitzed the game without any issues. This battle is not one of them. Yes, we paid out some money. Luckily, we're not back in those days where you lost half of your money when you fainted. If that had been the case, you would have seen me buy a lot more than 30 timer balls. But yes, that is why I bought items from the shop, because there was a distinct chance that we were going to get absolutely crushed there. Life is tricky when you're a team of very, very slow Pokemon. We are going to put our Luxray back in. We don't need B-Barrel right now. Thank you. Yeah, it's a team of very mediocre speed Pokemon. So, Barry, or what's his name? I made it Zippy, I think. His team is very well, it's pretty well balanced. Don't get me wrong. It's not the hardest trainer battle that we're going to have in this game. And it's not even the hardest rival battle. Your rival back in Generation 3 on the way to Morville City. That's a speedrun killer. Let's try this again. And maybe not completely poop the bed. Because that was bad. Real bad. Let's try again. Clearly we're going to use Maple and have an Intimidate off. We could if we wanted to, because we're probably not going to take it out in one hit. Let's use Charge. I thought he was going to go for double team. Now he is. Please don't miss. Okay, he didn't. So that's definitely going to be a taken out attack. One shot and gone. Maybe he doesn't know close combat level 36. I don't remember. Anyway, this time we're going to stay in. Hopefully just do enough to either paralyze it, or ideally maybe we'll get a lucky crit of our own. No, we're not allowed to have those. We're not allowed to have the crits. Only the opponents are, I guess, when it's rival battles. Anyway, it's fine. We have had a far better start than last time. We know that Lucario can't outspeed, which means nothing outspeeds. But maybe that's just enough damage. It's going to be close to be able to take Heracross out. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah! Cricketune did something! I'm so proud. That's like half a level in one go. So it doesn't take a genius to know that this is a bad matchup. But then again, this is why I made the rival pick the fire starter. Weak to fire and fighting. Weak to fire, weak to fighting. We're on the struggle bus. We're gonna get taken out. Even with Brick Break. Oh wow, we didn't quite get taken out. Wow, what a mistake to make. Although, look at how much damage we did. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if Blissey could take a Mach Punch and counter it back. I genuinely don't know. So we're going to have to use Cheese. I don't think one Confusion will take this out, so we should probably try and put it to sleep. Please don't burn me or crit me. Oh, okay, good. I thought we were going to miss, but we didn't. And Dream Eater surely will take out Infernape. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we're nearly back to full health too. We've got the reverse nice going on. The not so nice. Floatzel is going to hurt. I'm pretty sure it knows Crunch at this level. Oh, that's Pursuit. Good job we didn't switch. That didn't do that much damage either. We should be able to use Dream Eater. I don't think he's going to switch out. How much do we do? Nearly everything. So we can just go for Confusion. And we should be able to take this out. This is... compared to the first attempt... this is night and day. Night and day. And we're getting some crazy experience as well. What happens when you're a little bit under-leveled again, I guess. So we have Roserade. It's his final Pokemon, so... I don't really want to... I don't want to risk going through a third consecutive... Oh, well. That's a moot point, isn't it? I was saying I was not going to go for a third consecutive sleep chance, but I guess we will now. Him putting down Toxic Spikes, though, is great. Because if Toxic Spikes are down and we get poisoned, we can't get put to sleep. So if we end up having to use another Pokemon, that is perfectly fine with me. I'm sure this won't be a one-hit if it wasn't on Floatzel, but... I guess it was. I guess it is 100 base power, and this one is super effective. Roserade special defense is better than Floatzel's, but I guess not that much better. Guess I shouldn't be sure about anything. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? 2 attempts isn't bad. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League Challenge and become the champion. You guessed right. Okay. You should go to Iron Island and toughen up some more. That's what I did before the gym. So this game, because it's an old-style game, does not give you the luxury of healing you after a rival battle. So let's go back and heal. I'm hoping that... Actually, I'd say I'm hoping. I suspect that's going to be the most difficult battle we have for quite a long time. Because... we get to go to Iron Island. We don't need a HM slave to go to Iron Island off the top of my head. So let's go there. Let's get moving, Skoden. Let's go. We can't go to the gym yet. It's fine. Let's go to Iron Island. Well, we could, but we're not going to. Do you want to set sail? Iron Island. Anchors away! I'll join you next episode on the island. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. We weren't as embarrassingly bad as I thought we would be. Take care. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.